This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max and it's kind of a disappointing phone from Apple. Let me explain. After 3 months with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, it looks and feels like the perfect smartphone Apple has ever made, with perfect cameras, perfect display, and performance. We saw big updates from the software side, with Apple Intelligence bringing features like visual intelligence, Gen emoji, rating tools, and support for ChatGPT. However, the iPhone 16 Pro Max positions itself in a tough spot, where the base model iPhone 16 and the iPhone 15 Pro models get the same treatment with AI features and are still capable as the iPhone 16 Pro Max. But as you know, Apple has failed to fulfill their plans of getting these features to their smartphones. Features like visual search, support for more languages, and sketch style in the image playground aren't available. If I gave you both the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 16 Pro, trust me, it would be hard for you to hardly distinguish them. They kinda are the same size, the same software, and even same cameras. So after 3 months with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, here's why this phone is disappointing and why you should not upgrade. But before we get into it guys, I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers, so if you could hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot to me. Thank you. Design-wise, the iPhone 16 Pro Max isn't that distinctive from previous versions of the Pro models. It still has the same camera shape, titanium frame, and the matte glass back as the iPhone 15 Pros. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has the bigger screen aspect ratio of 6.9 inches. The phone is big in my hands, which is a visual upgrade from the 6.7 inch from previous Pro Max models. The screen is bright and has an impressive color accuracy when viewing content outside. But that doesn't mean it's much better than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Even Apple notes that the screen is no brighter than before. There is a new ceramic shield screen which is 2 times stronger than what we had from the past, and after 4 months of owning this phone, there are barely any scratches on the screen, so I guess Apple did an upgrade on the screen. The matte finish and titanium make the phone feel light, which I really like. Let's move to the most frustrating part about this phone. Apple Intelligence. I've had my grievances about Siri like everyone else. That being said, the AI tools with the writing are fine. I did try them out and enjoyed using them from time to time, although I didn't personally subscribe to using AI for a lot of my writing-based things. The AI emojis are also cool if you're sending them to a non-techie person in iMessage, but some of these images look terrible. It doesn't feel Apple-like, shipping something that's unpolished and not ready for consumers. Look, if you like these AI-generated images, then try looking for better image-generating tools like Midjourney for better results. Oh, also sometimes the AI emojis just will not load into the text message while I'm trying to send. I don't think it has to do with the internet, largely because I tend to be connected to the internet most of the times, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. I do think Apple Intelligence could be great, but again, Siri is hands down the worst voice assistant I've ever used, so I'm going to hold my breath. I would love to use it like a personal assistant to help me manage my own calendar and stay organized better. Trying to get Siri to tell me the most basic of information ever feels like pulling a teeth. After many generations of Siri, I would hope asking Siri something while my phone is locked, and the allow Siri while locked feature would allow Siri to answer a question while my phone was locked. The answer, it does not. If you watched those Apple Intelligence marketing videos and wondered, wow, I can't wait to do that, then I'm sorry to tell you, you'll have to wait in spring to get all those features. For the cameras, I don't think Apple has done an incredible job here. I'm going to explain in a minute. I do hold iPhone cameras to a high standard like everybody else. I mean, most people buy iPhones just for the cameras, so don't judge me. And also, Apple likes to hold them to such a high standard. To be fair, the camera features are actually decent to capture nice shots and shoot high quality videos for social media. Apple added a new 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera to the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which is kind of an upgrade on paper, providing an improvement in zooming in shots with individual details. But the larger amount of zoom doesn't actually capture any extra or stronger detail in my opinion. There is no point in having 25 times zoom if you will be seeing 25 pixels in total. In addition, there are so many times where the camera will have trouble deciding whether to use the 24mm lens or 32mm lens, so it continually switches back and forth. I can't take a picture because of this and I lose my shot. This is especially frustrating as a person with a DSLR camera to have a phone that boasts such a powerful camera and have lost so many shots while using it. You can have the same camera experience on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so all these minor updates are not worth upgrading. There are photographic styles, which is an experiment, and regular users like me won't be able to manually configure my phone to suit what I want. If you're a professional photographer and you've set up photographic styles for your iPhone, let us know in the comments below. Although I think having the iPhone 16 Pro Max is not a huge upgrade from the iPhone 15 Pro Max, I do think having 120 FPS 4K video recording capabilities is something I loved seeing on this phone, because you can now shoot in both high frame rates and the option to enable slow-mo on any clip. You can now shoot a nice looking short film on this phone and upload it on YouTube. Finally, some of the other features that the camera boasts just do not meet the mark at all. The cinematic effect on the video feels like a poor pet project that was also recycled from the portrait mode. The wide angle lens feels incredibly blurry most of the times when I'm using it. And for the camera button, it doesn't really work as best as it should majority of the time. When I look at this button, I think it can be a fantastic concept of a feature if Apple wants to trigger other camera apps or other actions. During my time with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I did not get the technical support to be great. There are a multitude of times where I will exit the camera and the dial will still be on the display next to the camera button, as if the camera was still on. Not to mention that the button sometimes doesn't actually turn on the camera. I've hit the camera button and I've been greeted with a black screen. I repeat this process a few times only to go to the camera app and be greeted with an open camera. As a phone marketed with great battery life, the phone has a decent battery life, but when shooting content on this phone, it's not that impressive to me, especially I largely use it to shoot for my YouTube videos. Also, if you use cellular data, this phone won't last the whole day, so keep that in mind. To be frank, Apple marketed the iPhone 16 Pro Max to last the full day. This is certainly not the case, as majority of the nights when I come home from work, I often find myself having to plug my phone at around 10 PM so it doesn't die. The phone does get hot when shooting videos and using cellular data, although it manages to regulate the temperature better than my old iPhone 13 Pro, which I can highly appreciate. The bottom line is, incremental changes every year have made smartphone companies comfortable, and now consumers are willing to pay thousands of dollars for new phones even when their previous phones have the same cameras and hardware designs as the new ones. The iPhone 16 Pro Max just feels like an unfinished product. It's got a lot of technical issues, and my general feelings around it overall is that I should have stayed with my iPhone 15 Pro Max for another year. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I like hearing from you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got tons of videos coming up that I think you'll enjoy. Until next time.